Good morning. How's everyone doing? This is the morning Epiphany. It's Friday, but it's probably going to come up on Saturday because I've had a lot of them coming in. The information just feels like it's just getting bigger. But I'm also realizing that sometimes I might need to ask questions and pull cards. I've pulled a couple of my decks out. So guys, I saw something yesterday that made me realize how big of a division there is between the light and the dark. I could see it, feel it, and it totally freaked me out. There was some yelling and screaming involved between me and somebody else. But when I got home, I was like, why did I scream and yell like that? And I realized because I could see the black, I could see the dark, and I could see how it had not only just spread to one person, it had spread to a whole group. And when I walked up on this group, this one person, the light was behind her. The other three were sitting in the dark. The light was like on her. She was sitting in the light. I don't know what she was doing. And it wasn't until after I came home and calmed down, I realized it had spread to them. And I could see this oily sludge. Like the poison had spread. I could literally see it with my third eye. And it set me off. It freaked me out. Till I got home, and it took me a little bit, but not like, sometimes it takes me, used to take me up to a couple of weeks to integrate stuff and unpack it all. No, not no more. My third eye is wide open, and I don't see everything, but I'm noticing more. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I hope that it does. So I'm sitting here having my coffee. This is like my third cup of coffee this morning, guys, but I'm quite mellow right now because I've been letting this kind of seep into me. And I'm like, okay, so what did I need to learn from this? Well, for one, it had to do with people that I have already pushed out of my life. And I knew one of them was really bad. But she has now spread negative, her energy has now seeped into other people. If they haven't soaked it in, it's around them. It literally, them sitting in the dark you could almost see the blackness. You know what I mean? Even though she was sitting in the light. But I could feel it around them all. So what I wanted to do real quick was the reason why I'm talking about this is because if you are on your path, if you're a light worker, if you're on your path, and you are going towards spreading your light, the more you do that, the more you're going to see the darkness, the more you're going to pick up on those energies and see them, and it's like your internal warning bells, your crown chakra, your higher self kicks up a notch and goes, whoa, what am I seeing? What am I seeing? Okay, especially if, as we go into the future, you start seeing that stuff. I just also heard the other deck. The other deck. The Truth Oracle. The Truth Oracle. So I'm going to grab that. So sometimes some people around you, they're in such an epitome of despair, or of they may feel like they've never had nothing good happen to them in their lives, so they just feel compelled to spread poison. And they don't always consciously know they're doing it. Over time, some of them do. And even when they see the light, they just believe especially if it's someone that's, as they get older, they can get really stuck and say, I see the light, but I just know that's not for me. And they just do not open to realizing they can have a better life, a better future, if they just open their mind. And they've got their mind so closed off. And then all they can do is, because they're so miserable, they make everybody else miserable. Okay, which is why you learn how to cut those people off and push those people out of your life. But you're going to meet more of them as you go into the future. More light, the more light you have, the more light you shine, the more darkness you're going to see. And you're going to be surprised when you see this. You're going to be surprised when you see some people that you may think you can help them. You may try to do something for them. But you're going to find out really quickly if you can or you can't. And it's using your discernment. It's learning how to recognize, I can't help this person. And learning how to cut those cords and walk away and let it completely go. Which is the lesson I'm learning right now. Okay? I'm just going through that. Okay? So, the few times that I actually told someone, I can't help you with that. That's something you have to make a choice about. Like the person that was in the relationship with for 8 years and she took my childhood. No, she didn't. Not in my mind. If you stayed with her for 8 years, that's a choice. That's being too scared to be on your own, too scared to learn something new, being too closed off, saying, you know, if I don't have you in my life, I'm just not, you know? You can carry that shit forever. You've got to learn to let that stuff go. And I'm learning a big, huge lesson with that right now. Because I'm seeing how people really buffaloed me because I'm so good-hearted. And I am very good-hearted, guys. I'm always wanting to help someone. I helped a lady in the park yesterday. She come on my door. She goes, you're the only one that's home. She goes, my husband's out of gas 2 miles down the road. Get in the car. Put her in the car. We went and got her gas can. We went down the road, picked him up. Went to the gas station. They got gas. I took them back up there, dropped him off, and came back here, dropped her off, and I went to work. Okay, she's like, thank God you. I'm like, be grateful. I said, because I was telling her a little bit about what was going on between me and some of the other neighbors, and I'm like, I don't just let anyone mess with I said, that's why my car's a mess right now, because it is. It's a mess. And I said, I don't just help people anymore. I've cut my energy off because I'm tired of being sucked into their epitome of despair. Like the neighbor over here, and there's a few other neighbors I'm slowly weaning myself off of because I'm giving way more than they're giving back, and I'm learning how to use my discernment even more so. And I'm just like, I'm not up for this anymore. This is just not who I am anymore. I want to help people, but not where I'm dropping everything I'm doing at the drop of a hat because somebody else won't get off their butt and, you know, fix their shit they need to fix, okay? And then I'm having to drop what I'm doing to go take someone here, help someone there, right? And it's like an everyday thing. And it became an everyday thing. For the first year I moved here, I was taking everybody in my car. People weren't wanting to give me gas money. And town's 6 miles away. So I learned a lot of lessons. And when those lessons came back around again, I started to fall for them. Then when I started meeting more people, I'm like, and things just started opening up for me. I'm like, you know, I'm giving an awful lot and I'm not getting much back in return. In other words, the energy exchange just was constantly making me feel bad, you know, like I was taking on everybody's responsibility. And I'm like, okay, all of us are on, you know, well, me now, at the time I wasn't, but I was like, we're all on a limited income, right? And I'm like, why should I spend my extra money helping you? You know, day after day after day, and then, you know, when you get your money, you give me $20 for a month worth of gas. It's just, you know what I mean? And I ran my car into the fucking ground. I'm like, I'm not up for this anymore. I'm not up. My car's legal. I have insurance on my car, all that good stuff. Some people don't, and they refuse to get it caught up or get rid of that vehicle and get another vehicle to start afresh, right? And I'm like, I'm not running my car in the ground no more. So when she got in my car was a mess, okay? So be aware of that, is because the more you spread your light, the more you're going to have people want to step in and suck you dry. Use your discernment. Don't let them do that to you. So let me see. So angels, and I did call in the angels. I did call in the ancestors and passed on loved ones of mine and other people. Angels, what other emotions or what other people should we be using our discernment about? Under always works really well for me. Ethereal presence. Tune into spirituality. Well, there you go. Open yourself to spiritual guides and explore the mystical realms. The more you look for the light, and the more you follow the light, and tune into your spirituality, which is moving into the 5D, the more you're going to find these people. You're going to find these people that are envious of you. You're going to find these people that they're hurting and suffering, but they don't want help. They may act like they want help, But all they want to do is suck your light up and drag you down with them, okay? You've got to make sure you use your discernment, folks, okay? Seriously, because there's just no way. Deceptive appearances. Appearances can be deceiving. Look beyond the surface to find the truth. Every time I get an angel card or one of my cards that shows walking into the fire like this, it's really talking about, to me, your third eye. Being able to see past every day-to-day bullshit with your own discernment, okay? Because it's always showing going towards the light, okay? Or transforming something. Get off the table. Thank you. Okay? So, again, she's walking towards the light, right? And you're going to find those people along the way that, you know, they don't want to go towards the light. They just want to keep you down with them. And you're going to have to say, okay, I'm going to keep going towards the light and let these people just fall away. Okay? That's really going to be important, guys, going into the future, because you're going to find a lot more dark than you do light. Okay? You really are. So, and you're going to find those that hide behind cloaks, that literally want to block you from getting to the light. They're just wanting to slow you down. Okay? You're going to have to really learn how to discern the energies around you. Only over the past year have I really been able to, or over the past 6 months, have I really been able to tune in and pick up that energy. I have been moving so fast into the 5D, and it hasn't seemed like it. But now I get up these mornings, and I'm like, I sit here and I talk to the angels a little bit, and I say, well, what else do I need to see? And so there's some other things coming into my life right now, and I'm actually seeing they're sending me little pieces of the puzzle, just a little. They're sending me in layers and more layers and more layers. I was talking about that in yesterday's Epiphany, where they're showing me my maps. They're having people pop up that want readings. I got 2 people want readings right now. And I'm going to call, one of you give me your phone number, I'm going to call you. You know who you are. By the time you see this, I'll already have called you anyway. And the other one needs to give me her phone number, because I'm going to do the readings a little bit differently than what I've seen other people do them. Because the angels gave me a very clear picture. They said, we want you to do this. And I'm like, really? They're like, yeah, we want you to do it this way. And I'm like, okay. So, guys, I listen to I call them my Rice Krispies. I listen to my tribe, okay? They have my best interest at heart in a way that people always don't. So, anyway, I'm going to do something a little bit different than what most readers do. Thank you, angels. So, okay, anyway, some people are going to be... Okay, this might be your own shadow self being jealous of something or someone else. You may be on your own path that seems to be moving slower. Okay, what is yours will always come to you. Okay, however you're pulled towards the light, you're going to find people that are jealous of you. You might even find sometimes you're a little jealous. And, you know, the thing of it is to realize you're on your own special path. And some things, the universe is always weaving things for you. All right? And sometimes you have to wait to get to it. So in between those times, don't let other people come in. Sometimes you have to keep yourself segregated. And during that time is when you can work on your shadow. That's when you can work on the things that you need to heal more or need to clarify for yourself. Okay? And these people, you know, just let them slide off. Don't let them interfere. Sometimes you'll have to go in deep and do some shadow work. All right? And then, very next. Subtle whispers of secrets surround you. Listen closely to uncover hidden motives and truths. That's picking up on that energy. Shadow whisper. Okay? So, there may be times when you'll have other people that are going to try to stop you, that you're really going to have to use your discernment, guys. Okay? You're really going to have to look at stuff, okay? I love this card. I absolutely love this card. Look at this. Here's a whole new gateway, a new doorway to go into. I love this. It's like, I mean, it's a tree, but it's like, it can be cloaked, but you can pick up on this energy. Shadow, shadow, shadowy intention. Shadow, shadow. Okay, this is something else, people. Okay. This is what I was seeing last night. See how there's this shadowy energy coming out? This card says, manipulation is often secret. Recognize it to avoid being controlled. That's exactly the energy I was picking up on. This deep, these tentacles reaching out around these people. While this woman sat here in this light, these other three were sitting there, and I came up and I said something about her dog, and she said, bitch, shut the fuck up, or something like that. And the three of them, not a single word. They didn't say a word. They're already underneath her. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just went off. I was like, I will never help you again. I mean, your dog's been constantly barking out the window. I don't know if it means you got a gas leak, because we all have propane around here, right? Or something's going on, or your dog's just barking to be barking. But maybe you should go check it out. And she was vile. And I'm like, okay, no more of this. No more of this. If, something's going on. But you could feel this. I could feel this energy. This creepy, black, sludgy, So you might start picking up some more of that too, guys. Okay? People that are and other people can fall for that, guys. It's really sad. It's really sad that some people, I mean, my heart's just like, this morning now looking at that, I'm just sitting here going, wow, do y'all not see this? Do y'all not feel this? And I'm picking up that they're like surrounded around this queen bee. And I'm like, so I am like, wow. So, and I also know that there's another lady here that lives on somewhere else in the park here. One time she wanted a reading, so I did a little pre-reading before I decided not to do a reading for her, and discovered she was into black magic. And I was like, no, you're not coming into my house. There's no way. I'm not going to invite the darkness in the fucking front door. Not doing it. All right, so what else do we need to know here, Spirit? What else should they be on the lookout for? Just start using their discernment to keep, to stay focused on the light better. Or is there anything they need to be aware of? The collective. Yeah, guys, this is a very different epiphany this morning. I just wanted to pull some cards because of what I saw last night, and to let y'all know you don't always understand what you're seeing, but later if you go back and you really feel that icky feeling, it can give you a heads up. So we've got single, isolation. You might be single right now. You might be in the process of beginning a new journey. And you might be in the process of getting rid of anything that no longer is, maybe someone's got an alcohol problem here, or you're getting ready to move. Maybe it's time to clean the house. There could be other people around you that are really adding disruption to your life that you're not quite seeing yet. Okay. Divine timing. Wide awake. Something taboo is around. Somebody may be working behind the scenes. Okay, I've been picking that up too, guys. Divine timing. Ask for your angels. Ask for Archangel Michael to come in and protect you. I did that last night when I got home, and I did it again this morning. I said, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, come in and protect me. Come in and put protection around my space. Okay? Oh, sorry, guys. So, this is telling me, too, what I saw last night. I saw exactly what I thought I saw. I'm starting to channel already, guys. I was getting the shakes. I saw what I saw last night. And it's something I definitely do not want to bring around me. And it's something I can discern the difference in now. You see how she's like this is like the divine masculine, and this is like being more balanced inside yourself. That now you can see the difference between the light and the dark. Okay? You are coming into balance, whoever you are. Okay? And you can now discern the darkness. And look, see how the darkness is trying to overtake the light? There. When you see this dark, you're going to know it. You're going to feel it. You're going to pick it up. Oh, okay. Somebody's going to pick it up in their feet. Like when you walk into a certain area, you're going to go, oh, my feet are tingling. Oh, I got to get out of here. I know this is bad. Or your hands might start tingling. I'm really picking up on feet. They were showing me the 1 foot in, 1 foot out character again this morning, and I was noticing they were wearing black boots, or their feet looked like they had black boots on. So, black is a color of protection. Most people think it's bad. No, black is all the colors mixed together, okay? And you can use black to do protection, okay? Like your favorite black underwear, your favorite black socks, you can do all that. You can charge all that to be protected, okay? And you're gonna find in some places where some people have addictions that you don't know about, okay? Some people aren't handling their money very well. Lost loved ones, memories, elder, nightfalls. This card always makes me think of awakening and picking up on past lives. It says lost loved one, memories, elder, nightfalls. This one always makes me think of picking up on the energies of past lives, and I don't know why, because it says lost loved ones, memories, elder. So take that how that resonates for you, but to me, this is like a timeline card. It always feels like to me like this is being able to go back and pick up any energies that you left behind that you want to, that have been waiting for you to reconnect with them, okay? Or some kind of like there's some kind of message there for you to go back and pick up, okay? So I just wanted to point that out, okay? Unfinished business and the unspoken apology, eternal regret. Somebody might be wanting to tell you I'm sorry, but they just don't know how to do it. Okay? All right, they're saying that's it for those. What's this? Short. Yeah. We're not going into that. We're not touching that right there. All right. No, I just saw something else and I knew exactly who that message was for. So I'm like, no, we're not going there. All right. Because it wasn't nobody here that's here with me for this. Okay. Guys, my spirit candle is like this high. It gets really high when the energy's amped up here. So we probably have the angels in here right now. I don't always see them or feel them, but I know sometimes when they're around, when my candles start ramping up. Okay. Look at that on the split. Wounded healer. Some of you are coming into your healing abilities right now. And it might be something you need to talk about or teach. What else you want to tell me? Okay, this feels like that 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy. Something to do about tracking something. Now, the card itself here talks about staying on track. But to me, what I pick up with this is I mean, I've picked up a policeman's journey before with this card. Yes, literally. Or a private investigator's journey before with this card. I've picked up the energy of somebody that goes out looking for particular information, either physically or on the web. And then I've also picked up energy of somebody that goes out and tracks people that get lost in the wilderness, or guides that go out in the wilderness. I picked up quite a few different people with this tracker card. So whichever one of those I said that resonates with you is how they're wanting you to take this card today. Okay? Cleanse your space. In deep, deep, deep meditation, maybe listening to a guided meditation is when you're going to find a lot of answers and get lit up from within. Okay? Transforming by fire, and maybe even picking up more guides along the way. Okay? Going into the realms and picking up information and being transformed by it. Okay? Spirit keeper of the north, stability, and getting a higher perspective of things. Leveling up. So I'm feeling like this is somebody that during a meditation, you start getting a higher perspective of something that is going to help set you on your path. Peace pipe. Mystery. It's going to be different for each of you. Spirit keeper of the east. The light comes in. White buffalo. You're not for everybody. And warrior of the heart. Some of you are really going to have some very specific energies come in for you, gifts come in for you, that not everybody's going to understand how it works. You're going to know. You may not be able to explain it all, but you're going to know. Okay? Being led by your heart. This makes me... Anybody remember the show Charmed? When they talked, instead of saying light worker, they said white lighter. That's what energy I'm picking up with this right here. Someone that you pick up energy as you go along, but you're very different about how you use it. Something about slowly, 1 foot at a time, looking for something. And the deeper it gets, the better you get at being able to find. See how deep the snow is here? Where it's showing how deep the snow is, right? And this bear is like walking on top of it, but not sinking in it. Makes me think of your higher mind as well. So wow, okay. Okay, so they're saying something about seeing these spirit guides in between the realms. For some of you, it's even a more rare type of gift where, God, it looks like a... What is that? I don't know what that is, but it feels like another energy back here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Is that a bird? That might be. I never noticed that before. It looks almost like an owl, but I can't really tell. Somebody, one of you is being very protected by a special spirit guide or something here. Do y'all see this right here? It looks like almost like an owl sitting there. I can't really make it out. But, and then there's like another one here. It's like you've already got some of your tribe with you. And you've got, this might be some kind of wisdom coming in. I don't know. I'm getting several different things about it. But it feels like traveling between the realms. Like they all feel like little realms here in between these trees. Like he's in this realm right now. But then he's going to move up to this one and go through here. Or he could go through this wall of ice right here. And he's definitely being guided. And he's definitely got this other little energy in the background. That feels like it just, that every time he moves, it stays right there to watch his back or something like that. It looks almost like a bird there, guys. I can't really, but it feels like it's watching his or her back. Now, that's a male buffalo, I think. Well, you can't really tell. It's got, do the female buffaloes have horns on their head? I don't know. Because you really can't tell. But white buffaloes have already started being born. People have been noticing them in the wild parks. So, and this definitely feels like that higher spiritual vibration energy. Guys, I'm getting ready to cut this off. We're already sitting at 28 minutes. And I'm channeling. But it feels like whoever this is, there's not as many of you. Oh. Or one of you, at least, somebody's looking for you. Somebody's looking for you that's going to find you really soon. He or she is searching for you. And they're getting ready, like the trail's right in front of them where they're getting ready to go onto the trail. There's like maybe a tiny obstacle in their path. But they're getting ready to move past this obstacle and go right down this trail and find you. That's for somebody. Alright guys, I'm going to leave that there. I just felt called this morning to talk about what I saw last night. And it really felt really nasty, really heavy. And I could see them sitting there, and they're totally unaware that they're just soaking up, being surrounded by this negativity. And I'm like, wow. So, that's my morning epiphany this morning, guys. The energies are shifting and changing. Our vibrations are rising. There's definitely a bigger wall now between those that are staying stuck in some sort of way. Because not everybody's, I was listening to somebody yesterday was saying everybody was gonna have some kind of a glow up. I don't. It's not that I don't think that it's possible for that, but I think some people are going to see it, and they're either going to shift with it, they're going to go with it, or they're going to self-sabotage. So y'all take that how that feels. You might see people, you might start having better people around you that you see, a lot of them glowing up, but I'm just feeling that some people where I'm at, they're just making sure I see it. So y'all be safe out there. I am going to make, tomorrow Saturday, I'm going to make the protection powder tomorrow and do a video on that for the members. Guys, my name is Lana. This is the Lighthouse, and this is the Morning Epiphany that's going to come out tomorrow on Saturday. Love and light, everybody. Watch out for that darkness, because you're going to start seeing it and feeling it. All right, guys. Head towards the light. Love you.